What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Poke Office. My name is Colin. Scarlet Violet 151 has officially been out for 4 months, and this set is just a total banger. I've said it lots on the channel. It's one of my favorite sets of all time because it's got the nostalgia. It's got the original 151, which I know some of you think are overprinted. I'm a sucker for it, let's be honest with you. And overall, this set is just like, it's hard to find. It flies off the shelf in the stores where I live anyways. The prices are really good if you're investing in it. It's not so good if you're wanting to buy it. It's expensive. The singles are still expensive and holding their value like no set I've ever seen before since I started the channel. So according to one of my last videos, I was talking about like lessons to be learned. Don't FOMO out. The prices usually come down. That is not so with Scarlet Violet 151. So 151 must be the exception to the rule because this set just continues to hold its value, actually increasing on some of the cards that we're going to see in a minute here. So yeah, let's go take a look at the data, all the singles, some sealed product of Scarlet Violet 151 on the 4-month release date anniversary. Okay, so we'll start off with the Elite Trainer box. This one actually did hit that low of $46.50. It's been climbing up in the last week here, back up to $53.26. These are just hard to find though. This set is just seemingly super popular. Then we have the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. This one, if you remember, I remember it quite clearly. I was just getting ready to go to work, and I was like, oh, I'll wait till I get to work, have some coffee, and then I'll pre-order these. And then by the time I got to work, it was sold out. Luckily, it had that reprint, which you can see on the graph where it goes way down. In early December, I was able to get my hands on a couple of them, thankfully. But it did bring the value down. Now it's slowly climbing back up. So it hit a high of $116.70 before that reprint. Now it's down to $94.39. It did hit that low of $80.80. So a nice climb up here. Part of the reason for the value of these is these Pokemon Center exclusive promo cards with that stamp in the bottom right of the card. This one has the Snorlax promo card in it, and similar graph started off high at $42.12, hit that reprint where it dropped down to a low of $24.98, but now it's back up to $33.82. Okay, we got the Ultra Premium Collection. This one on the rise lately, so it must be starting to get a little bit more sparse out there. I haven't been to the store and looking for one of these in a while because I still have a couple in my collection, but doing quite well, up 4.7%. Current market price $106.52. Then we got these booster bundles, which have been a hot ticket item ever since release date. They've been hard to find. I don't know if I've ever seen one in Walmart here. They've just been hard to find, doing really, really well. Luckily, I was able to get a box of these from Pokemon Center right from the source. This one started at $39.97, up 3.4% to $41.34 overall in the last 3 months. Okay, booster packs, not a ton of movement here. They've kind of just been sitting in that $5.50 to $6 range ever since release date. Okay, then we got into the cards, Psyduck Illustration Rare. There's going to be a lot of cards that look like this graph coming up. So starts off high, $11.26, drops to a low right around that like week before Christmas time, and now slowly starting to climb back up. This one at $10.44 overall in the market price. Then, as Deep Pocket Monster likes to say, Giovanni's Riz is a similar graph. Started off a little bit high, climbed, hit that low in the week before Christmas, low of $8.03, which is when I last recorded this video. Lots of these cards weren't included because they weren't above $10, but I had to re-include them in this video because they're doing well. This card now at $10.86. Then we got Poliwhirl. This one never did drop below $10, but hit that low of $10.29, now back up to $12.27, 9.9% increase over the last 3 months. Then we have the ultra rare Erica's Invitation. Similar graph, started off high at $13.37, down to a low of $10.15, and now $12.58 is where this one is, and it's currently climbing. Then we have the Zapdos, which has had a really nice climb over the last month or so here. Now current market price is $12.98 after hitting that low of $9.37. Okay, another ultra rare. We got a few ultra rares to talk about in a row here. The Alakazam, similar graph again. On December 19th there that week, it hit that low, $10.50 before hitting the high, $13.63. Now it's at $13.26. up 18.2%. Then we have the Ninetales Ultra Rare, similar graph again, low of $9.61, now hitting the current $13.74, which is the current high over the last 3 months. Then we have the Venusaur EX Ultra Rare. This one's a little bit different of a graph, started dropping early in October there. 1936 is where it started, hit that low of $14.90 before Christmas time, and now it's at $17.19. Okay, we're moving into an illustration rare, Dragonair. Kind of just like not a ton of movement here on the left or the vertical axis there. It's only moving by $3, so not a ton of movement going on. Current market price is $17.65. Been between $15 and $18 there basically all since release date. Then we have Ivysaur, started off high and now kind of leveled off at the bottom at $16.14. Now it's slowly been climbing up, current at $18.50 for the Ivysaur, one of the least popular out of the starter evolution lines in this set. Then we have Pikachu, one of the most popular Pokemon of all time, if not the most popular Pokemon of all time. Similar graph to lots that we've seen so far. Started off high at $20.82, hit that low of $17.06, and now at $19.74. I love this card. I have the PSA 10 version of the Japanese card, and it's absolutely beautiful. War Turtle, a little bit different actually. It started going down and then spiked a little bit, hit that low of $16.75, now at $20.33. An absolutely gorgeous card. I don't know how they did it for the Squirtle line, but the hues of the blues, I meant to rhyme that for your information, but the hue of the blue is absolutely phenomenal. Like holding it in your hand just speaks a little bit differently than seeing it on the screen. Okay, then we got the Mew EX Ultra Rare. This one, similar graph again, hit that low of $16.56 before climbing back up to $20.83, though it is down 10.9% over the last 3 months. Hey, before we carry on, I got 2 things to tell you about. So number 1, if you are enjoying the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel, bell notifications on, hit that like button for me, and leave a comment. It really helps out the channel. We're going places. The channel is growing, all thanks to you guys. I appreciate it very, very much. And number 2, if you want to buy Scarlet and Violet 151 or get your pre-release in before Paldean Fates comes out, TCG and Games has it going on right now. So go check it out. The link is down below in the description, tcgandgames.com. You can use the promo code, the PokeOffice, for 5% off your next Pokemon order. Okay, we got Charmeleon next up, and this one doing really well, actually a little bit of a different graph, even though it still hit that low at the week before Christmas and now climbing, hit that low of $18.08 and now is at $22.48, but that's actually up 14.7% since the last 3 months have happened. Then we got the Blastoise EX Ultra Rare. Remember, probably a month ago, actually, I pulled the Blastoise Special Illustration Rare, followed by this card, the Blastoise Ultra Rare, in the same pack. Oh my goodness, that was a special moment. This one, similar graph, though actually this one is up 6.8% overall over the last 3 months. Current market price $23.27. Then we have the Special Illustration Rare Erica's Invitation, doing not great actually. Started off really high at $34.46, hit that low of $20.28. This one hasn't rebounded nearly as much as some of the other cards we've seen. Current market price $24.24. Then we have one of the starters, Bulbasaur, and different graph on this one for sure. It didn't hit that low before Christmas. Current market price on this one, $24.99. This one seems to be holding right in that $24, $25 range for the last 3 months, basically. Squirtle has been doing really, really good in the market. It kind of was leveled off in that $22 to $24 range for a while, and then after Christmas just started spiking. It's at $30.23, which is a 33.8% increase. I think that's the biggest increase we've seen today. Alakazam EX, the Special Illustration Rare, has basically been trending down for the last 3 months. Started high at $37.75, now down to $31.31. Then we have the most popular starter, Charmander, at least in terms of value. He's my favorite Pokemon. I think actually Charmander might be my all-time favorite Pokemon. Similar graph to lots of the other cards, hit that low of $27.17 the week before Christmas, now at $33.48. So it's actually increased over the last 3 months by 4.7%. Then we got the bad boy, Charizard Ultra Rare, and this one been trending up. If you look at the trend line, just kind of straight up The graph started at $31.12, now at $36.16. Okay, 4 special illustration rares to take us home and into some 151 packs, starting with the Zapdos EX. Not a ton of movement on this one. The graph goes from 38 to 44 on the vertical axis, but really it's been between $40 and $44 basically for almost the entire last 3 months. Current market price $41.64, so kind of holding firm at that right around $40 mark. Then we got the Venusaur EX special illustration rare. This one is slowly trending down, but not by much. Started at $44.29, now at $42.65. The Blastoise is actually trending down a little bit. Started at $53.11, now down to $44.98. So it's losing a little bit of steam, but still a very, very beautiful card. Still a very popular card, the second most valuable card in the set, leading us to the most valuable card. And Charizard is just always one of the most valuable cards for whatever reason. Well, because he's super popular. This one doing really good. Started at $113.66, spiked up to $134.74. I don't know why it did that, but it didn't last for long. But it's slowly been climbing, currently at $120.49. There's just so much to love about this set. And so many cards that we just talked about where you can pull the value or more than the value out of a pack, which is absolutely amazing. So time to open up some packs. I'll see you on the flip side. Okay, so if you've been watching the channel at all before, you know how much I love 151. I'm a big fan of the nostalgia. I love the original 151 Pokemon, and I love the fact that I can pull value out of these packs. That just makes it so much more fun. I just haven't got bored of the set. So this set continues to dominate, and I don't know what else to say. So other people must feel like me. Like, it can't just be me, because the set is legit dominating. So I just opened up 2 of the booster bundles, so I got 12 packs in total. See if we can pull some big hits and get the value out of these bad boys. Also, shout out to Mr. Jabba, J-Home, and Boss Hog. I was kind of playing on the Star Wars and D-Gen Nation. So D-Gen 1.0, a new D-Gen based on A New Hope, and then the return of the D-Gen, which is funny because Boss Hog hadn't been around for a live stream in a little bit. So pretty fun. I like it. I'm a big nerd, and I'm not ashamed of it. So let's get some pulls. Ooh. You know what they say about the lightning, the hollow energy. Good things tend to happen. Come on, baby. Right off the bat? Nope. Okay, well, it's just a first shot. No problem. I mean, almost all of my good pulls, it feels like, out of 151 have come with that hollow lightning energy. But 2 hollow energies in a row. I'm okay with that all day long, baby. So, it's crazy. We're on the week of Paldean Fates, so it's coming quick. I'm really excited about it. I think the set is going to do quite well, though I think there's going to be a lot of anticipation for the actual next true set, Temporal Forces, not a specialty set. Next main set is the right word. And the leaks from that just keep coming, and my goodness, do they look absolutely phenomenal. I think Pokemon is in a really good place right now. I also have read a few things on Twitter, along with watching Danny Phantom and a few other channels, that apparently Temporal Forces is going to be short printed a little bit. Some of the allocations for distributors are coming in a little bit low, so I don't know. That would be... The set looks so good. So maybe, are people still not that interested in Scarlet and Violet era? Is that a thing? Or, I don't know. Maybe people are just still interested in Sun and Moon era, and I don't even know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It just seems strange to me that they're gonna print a set that has such phenomenal artworks and cool cards in it, and then they're not going to print that much of it. That screams to me like a great opportunity. Just basically all Scarlet and Violet era to me screams a great opportunity for Pokemon investing. We've been talking about it in the Discord lately, so if you're not part of that, you should be. The link is down below in the description. But there's something to be said about, like, I think that people are going to be whining and complaining about Scarlet and Violet, and now 5 years from now, they're going to be like, oh, I can't afford Scarlet and Violet. Well, you could have if you would have bought early, because right now it is so cheap. You're buying it basically for wholesale price, which is absolutely ridiculous. What's also cheap is the fact that I haven't gotten a single pull yet. I don't know how many cards we've opened or how many packs, but this has not been a good 151 opening yet. It could all change though. Like a Wigglytuff EX. I'll take it, I guess, just to get warmed up a little bit. Maybe it's because I got these names up here too. They just want some more airtime. Some more airtime. Darth Vader is approving as the metal Darth Vader. Another hollow energy though. 4 of them. So that's a big hit rate on those. But we want the Charizard or something. You know, I think if there's one card that I can't remember ever pulling in this set, it's the Charizard Ultra Rare. I don't know if I've ever pulled that one. I have pulled the Special Illustration Rare quite a few times of Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. And I've pulled the Zapdos once or twice, pulled the Erica's Invitation, pulled Giovanni's Charisma. I think I've pulled most of the cards in this set, but this has been absolutely abysmal. There is times when 151 just completely wrecks me. I remember one of the first live streams I had 151. We opened up a Elite Trainer box with literally 0 hits, like in 14 packs. Well, and this has only been 1 hit out of 11 packs so far. So does this last pack have the saving grace, or are we just doomed from the beginning? This has been a doozy. Alright, last pack. Here we go. Nothing. Okay. Last pack magic. Daisy's Help. Daisy's Help to save the day. Not a great pull, but still a pull nonetheless. Daisy's Help and a Wigglytuff, plus 4 of these energies, which I won't bore you by sleeving up, but I will after the video. All right, that's going to do it for me at the Poke Office. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. It's the week of Paldean Fates release coming up. So this is amazing. It's exciting. Make sure to tune in for all of the release day videos and release weekend videos and all that kind of stuff. So until my next video, peace.